Hey guys, welcome back to Easel Does It Studio. Today, you can see we've got Mr. Axolotl out, but I'm going to do something different with him. For one, we've got the new 6mm eyes, so we're definitely going to put those in. But I'm going to try and paint him camouflaged with mica powders. So I've got two different greens. I've got a little bit of black and some brown, and I'm gonna leave, like, I don't know, maybe a few spots with nothing, and I'm gonna put a little bit of the brown in with the white and try to get like a tannish color that can kind of show through those bare spots. So I don't know if this is gonna work or not. And then I'm going to use the Craftor deep pour resin. And the reason I'm going to do that is because these antennas, I keep getting like little tiny bubbles in them. The Craftor deep pour resin cures much faster than my other deep pours. So I figured I can do that. I'll let it sit for like 2 hours, and then I will put it on the heat mat. And hopefully we can demold this tomorrow morning and not have any bubbles and not poke out my eyeballs and all that good stuff. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to get our little eyes out of this container. I didn't realize that it was taped up as tight as it is, or I would have opened it ahead of time, but we've got it. Okay, so I got these on Amazon, and these come with a glue stick. So, obviously you could probably hot glue them on too, but I'm just gonna put that back in there. And I'm just trying to see, like, kind of pick a color that is gonna, I don't know, go with the camouflage look. I'm thinking these ones, but yeah, we'll use these like orangish kind of ones. All right. So we got our two little 6mm out, and I do just want to hold one in place to see. That is going to be a perfect fit. Hang on, I'm just trying to get my... So that is going to fit right in that little bit of a circle. All right, so I've got my UV hard type resin, and I've got my little light, and we are just going to put, I'm trying to do it so you guys can see. So I just put a dot where that eye is going to go. Now, I don't know if this might work better. And I'm going to cure that. All right, and let's get this side in. So we woke up this morning with like 3 inches of snow on the ground. Yuck, yuck, yuck. All right. They look kind of even from what I can see, upside down. So I'm not going to put any mica powder into the gills or the whatever those little thingies sticking up is. I think we'll just keep them on the clear side. Well, they'll end up being white once we, or cream, but yeah, they ain't gonna be camoed. All right, so let me grab some tape, and I can see a little speck of something in there. All right, so I'm gonna try to make this a quick video, but you all know what, yeah, what happens when I say that, right, guys? All right. And I think the black is, I'm going to be very sparing with. I'll see how it starts coming together, and then we'll see from there. So I am going to start with the darker green, and I'm just going to make like irregular like spots. In different areas. And I don't want them to be like perfect round spots or square spots, or, you know, I want them to be more random. You know, some big, some smaller. Now, you think I would have, you know, like, Googled camouflage look so I could get some different ideas. But, you know, I didn't do that. No, I did not. Now, trying to get down into that tail is going to be, I think, a little on the more difficult side. So that might have a bigger patch of green in there, but that's okay. You know, 'cause camouflage is just more sporadic anyways. All right, so let's go in with the lighter green. And I didn't have the right colors of what I was really wanting to go for, but I think this will give us, you know, a good base of if it's going to work or not. Yeah, like I said, I don't have a clue. You know, because then you could do them in pinks and purples and, you know, all different color camos if this works. just gonna clean this, and let's go in with some brown now. So there's going to be a little bit of brown in one of his antennae, so I might as well just put some down in there, because I don't want a lot of cleanup. And then you gotta, you know, blend into the other colors. But I gotta be careful around the eyes, because we know what happened last time. I had a floating eyeballs. So any like loose powder, I'm just kind of rubbing it in. Yeah, you know, it's just gonna be what it's gonna be. And then we add a little bit more light green in this area. So I'm just going around that one eye with the green so that I know around the eye is covered, but I don't want to poke it out. So and let's do, just gonna do a little bit of the black. Which it'll probably end up maybe looking more like a gray versus a black. I don't know, we'll see. All right, so I'm just making sure like the whole head area is blended and colored. And up, you know, on the underside. So I think that is gonna be good. All right, so we do still have some clearer spots, and we've got a couple colors down in the not the antenna. I want to keep wanting to call them an antenna, and they're not. The gills, yeah, those things, you know. But look how cute his little eyes are. They fit perfect. All right, so got some color in some of them, so I guess we will have a little something something going on. All right, so make sure my eyes are still there. Yep. All right, so I am gonna mix up 6 ounces of the deep pour Bond Craftor resin, and we'll see if we can get the antlers to not have any bubbles. So let me get that mixed up and I'll be right back. Okay, So I forgot it was a 2-to-1 mixture. So I switched over. So I've got like, it is like 7 ounces. So what I did is I took my other two, my little babies, and I just kind of threw some color in there, and we'll see what they look like. All right, so I'm going to put the white in, and we are going to need quite a bit. I mean, I suppose I can always add some pigment paste too, but I need a little brown. All right, so we're gonna start with minimal on the brown. And we're just gonna give this a good stir. So that is like a nice creamy color. Maybe just a smidge, like a smidge, like that. Yeah, because I just wanted it more of a creamy color, you know, not a brown, but not a full-on white. So whatever little areas that don't have mica, this color will show through. And I don't know how good I did at leaving blank spots, but I think there's a few. All right. So let me grab a paper towel just to kind of got a tinge. But because this resin is so thin that it should degas really, really good in the thingy-dings. You know what I mean, the gills. Because I was going to call them antlers again. Yeah, I was. Okay. Now, I need something that's long that I can get into the antenna areas. All right. So I'm just squeezing the tips, and I'm watching my eyes this time. All right. And I didn't bother to run this through the debubbler because it should degas all on its own because it's so thin. And when you add mica, you don't really have to worry so much because the bubbles aren't going to show through. Okay. I am really liking that color. Okay. So let's give it a a little spritzy spritz. And he is pretty full. So we have got 2 ounces. So we're gonna pour our 2 little guys. And then I'm just gonna leave these overnight. And we will see what they turn out like. I do want to make sure I get his feet, and I don't want to overfill. Like I did this one. Just a smidge. So I'm just gonna try to scoop just, I mean, it's not by much, but okay, now I know this is gonna shrink some. But I don't want it to run over either. All right. And I gotta scoop some out because I have one area here that's wanting to drain now. Oh. Okay, we're gonna leave it. So I will find something to do with probably 1.5 ounces, and I will be back as soon as these are ready for demold. I'll see you in a minute. Alrighty, guys, it is the next morning. I didn't have enough to quite finish filling this cat, so I'm going to have to make up some more, but I poured it. And all right, so let's see how our little buggers here came out. I'm hoping this works. I don't know if my colors were intense enough or not, but we'll find out. Come on. There we go. Oh, still got bubbles in his little thingies. There's not enough variation in the color green. Like I said, I should have brought up some pictures of like camel colors to get a better representation. Oh, but he came out okay. All right. Got something sticky on. All right. So I waited like 4 hours, and then I popped this in the Let's Resin curing machine. And then I just left it there until this morning, and it's nice and hard. Now, hopefully we have no bubbles in the gills. Come on. There we go. Look at it, what the eyes look cute. Gosh. And I know a lot of people do his tail first, but I've seen people rip their molds by doing that. So I don't want to rip him because I really like this mold. All right, let's see. Yay, we have no bubbles. Oh, we lost an eye. Crud. We have no bubbles, guys. Man. All right, so I have got to see if I have another one of that color so I can grind it down and fix it. Really? They only give you one? Oh, maybe there's one right there. It's a little bit more yellow, but if we have to, we'll use that one. Let's see. Maybe this one will. Why does this one look bigger? Oh, goodness gracious. All right, let's see. All right, that's going to be the right color. Hallelujah. Okay, so let me get my my pointy tippy thing. All right, I guess we'll use this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and grind that out so that I can glue that eye in. Because he came out so stinking cute. All right. So, let's see. Ooh, let me just pull my cart closer so that I can do this on camera so you can see kind of what I'm doing here. As soon as I find the thing to turn it on, because my thing is upside down. Oh, here we go. Hang on. Just see if that is flatty enough. It is, it is. All right. So let me take some alcohol. I'm gonna clean that off. I was so careful. All right, so let me get my UV. I'm going to use the UV Bond because that cures much quicker. And then I will probably have to do a coat on the outside. Hang on, I need a sip of soda here. Because he came out so cute. The only bubbles I got were in the bottom, which I'm not too worried about that. I'll just sand that smooth and nobody will even know there was supposed to be any down there. All right. Get my tweezers here. So one eye sticks out more and the other one's more recessed. But, you know, at a quick glance, I don't think and then I think I'm going to put some UV resin over both of them just so they kind of match. Oh, I have never had such a problem with eyes as the last 2 times that I have done it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. All right. Now, I just want to make sure that I have the UV resin around, all the way around this eye. So he's not going to come off again. Because he's just too stinking cute with his little eye in there. So I'm wondering if because this one's bulged out, you can actually see, you know, like it's popped out. So if I put UV resin in the other one, if it will give that same illusion. So we're going to find out, guys. Put a dot. So I might have to do like a couple of layers. Just so we can get it so, you know, kind of looks bulgy on both sides. I'm almost thinking I need to put the other one like this. I really do. Let me see if I have another yellow. I do right there. All right. Yeah, why don't we... All right. That one's still tacky. Let me get my big light here. I did put a new batteries in here, so... I just don't want the dust to like stick to his eye. I might not even have to grind it because I added that UV. Oh, that'll work perfect, guys. So maybe that's the way we do it. From now on, we will pop them in after. Now here we'll at least match. Because I didn't want my little guy to be all different. Yay! Come on, no bubbles. Oh, I just noticed I do have one little bubble right on the tip of this one. Right there. there. We fixed our little guy. We fixed him. All right, so let me give him a cute little mouth. There. He is so cute. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my Dremel and I'm going to go around the edges here, and I'm going to get underneath there as well. All right. And then I'll just clean him up really good, but it just kind of shows you guys it is fairly easy to fix these little guys. There we go. We got our cute little bugger. So what I'll do is I will just pop him under my Let's Resin UV light just to make sure that his eyes are like cured all the way through. And oh, there is a little bubble there, but not really even noticeable. So yeah, I think overall they came out kind of cute, other than this one's got no little gills. Yeah. So I'll just make these into keychains, and I'll just file these down a little bit just to make them a little bit smoother. But yeah, what do you guys think? We managed to save him. So I've just got to get some different color mica powders. I think, you know, it definitely needs like a little bit more darks in there, but the overall concept definitely worked to kind of camo him. I just need to get better colors. Alrighty guys, that is it for this video, and I will see you on the next. Thanks guys, bye.